Dinner time. Talking about resilience, we cannot neglect food. Food is so important in how our body feels, how we build up our inner battery of strength. Not only food, but also exercise. And for both of these, food, exercise, become a scientist, and a special scientist. How does it make you feel? Find exercise that you really like, hopefully outside if you can. Get outside, do exercise that makes your body feel good, and work that into your daily routine. Not once a week, not once a month, daily routine. That's how we build up the inner resilience battery. Also with food, become a food scientist with how does the food make me feel after I eat it? Right after I eat it? How does it make me feel later in the day? And even how does it make me feel the next day? Those of us with food allergies know that we have to track how food makes us feel and find out what is the food that works best for us. And ask yourself, is it food? Is it real food? Now you can see that this fruit is real food, and I like to add in some nuts and some raisins and also some goji berries. You may have heard about these. I'd like you to learn this term, nutrient dense. That means the food has lots of nutrients in it. Natural foods, whole grown foods, real food has lots of nutrients usually. And you should know the difference between nutrient-dense food and foods that don't have a lot of nutrients in them. Be a food scientist. You should also find out what is exactly in my food. We have processed food and natural food. Natural food, real grown food, looks like it grew in the ground. Here's some carrots of different colors. Eating the colors of the rainbow is an excellent way to build up resilience. Take a look at this, some rainbow Swiss chard. It comes in different colors, but green leafy foods are some of the most nutrient-dense foods on earth. Some of the biggest animals on the face of the earth live on green foods. Also, take a look at this one. Does this look like this grew in the earth? Yes, it does. This is real grown food. Another type of food that we have in our world is called processed food. Now, processed food has been made in a factory. You can tell it was processed because it usually comes in a bag or a box. Those of you food scientists, you've got to find out, okay, it's not necessarily bad if it was processed, but what's in it? Turn over the label and find out for yourself. See how many ingredients might be in the food. If there's a lot of ingredients and you don't know what the names are of those ingredients, find out. What are those things that are in the food? You've got to be careful because many foods have so many different ingredients. Some have just a few. Like this one, it's just some sunflower seeds, but a little bit of oil and a little bit of salt. Okay, I know about those foods, but take a piece of food like this, packaged in a bag like this, read the ingredients, flip over the label if it's underneath, find out what are all the ingredients in this food, and ask yourself, what is that stuff? Is it food? So become a food scientist, become an exercise scientist, and how does it make you feel? How does your exercise make your body feel? Become sensitive to how your body feels after you exercise. Become sensitive to how does your body feel after you eat certain foods. Become a food scientist. There should be a song about that.